mixed teams this afternoon. There'll be 16 arrows shot in mixed teams, cumulative scoring. But when we get to the individual matches, we'll convert to the set system, 5 sets, 3 arrows per archer per set, and we'll be shooting from 70 meters. Now, 2 points are awarded for winning a set, 1 point for a tie, and the first archer to score 6 points or more wins the match and the medal. If there's a tie, though, we'll go to a 1-arrow shoot-off. But right now, we've got more team competition coming up, and this is the mixed team bronze medal match featuring Mexico and Great Britain. Great Britain, the 14th seeded team, coming into Antalya this week, featuring Naomi Folkard and Ash Morgan. The British beating Ukraine by 1, beating Germany by 7, and then losing by 7 points to the team from China. And today they'll be challenged by the 5th seeded team from Mexico, featuring Aida Roman and Juan René Serrano. This duo defeated France by 6, Venezuela by 10, and then lost to Korea by 4. It's that last match that gets my attention, Taylor, because if you can compete and stay that close to the Koreans, that tells you a lot about how good these two are.
Yeah, it certainly does. Mexico's come a long way in the past few years. I'm pretty new to the international scene myself, but Mexico's been doing real well lately.
Yeah, they have come on strong here of late. Juan René Serrano, one of the better male recurve archers, and Aida Roman is a person who made history in her nation as she became the first ever Olympian from Mexico to medal in archery for that country, and as a result was awarded her country's National Sports Award for that achievement.
That's very impressive.
So Aida Roman, Juan René Serrano, facing Ash Morgan and this young lady, Naomi Folkard, who has been ranked as high as 9th in the world back in 2009. Good start.
It is.
Nice and strong, Ash.
So we'll see what Ash Morgan can do with his first shot, unranked and only 19 years old.
Just a baby in the sport.
That is the beauty of this sport. You can shoot for a long, long time.
Certainly can. I'm looking forward to doing it myself.
Yeah. You're just getting started. What, 22, 23?
22, yeah.
Good look at Aida Roman, who came this close to winning an Olympic gold medal in London last fall. She starts off with an 8, which is, by the way, the score she shot on her final arrow in London. Had she shot a 9, she would have won the gold medal instead of Kibo Bay. First shot for Juan René. And a little bit low, which seems to be the pattern we've seen all day. People start out shooting a little bit low, Taylor.
Yeah, it's very interesting on this field. A lot of people have been going low. Interestingly enough, in mixed teams events, usually the women that outshoot the men.
Strong nose. Yeah, good.
Naomi with far more experience. She's been to 3 Olympic Games. Was 28th in Athens back in 2004, 17th in London, 15th in Beijing in 2008.
Yeah.
But she's getting some help from the 19-year-old Ash Morgan.
That was a good shot.
Aida Roman with a good shot.
Looks like she's got a right height. Just got to get the left and right now. That's just a matter of picking the wind.
10-year veteran Juan René Serrano began his career back in 2003 and finishes this end with a 9. And so both teams shooting well here at the start of this match. In the cumulative scoring system, important to get off to a good start. We've seen that time and time and time again.
It certainly is. You really need to be on the mark right from the get-go. Otherwise, you just start behind the 8 ball and it's really hard to get back from there.
Yeah, it's tough to play catch-up, isn't it?
It is. But stranger things have happened.
And we've seen some of them this weekend here in Antalya, where it is a picture postcard setting, beautiful weather, nice and warm, sunny, dry. But that wind coming in off the Mediterranean, obviously a factor, and we've got a 1-point match right now, 35-34. Great Britain with the early lead. Again, they will shoot 4 arrows each end, 4 ends, so a total of 16 shots. They'll add them all up. Highest score wins the match, and in this case would win a bronze medal. Since Mexico is trailing by 1, Ms. Roman will go first, and she shoots an 8.
Bien. Sigue.
Serrano won a bronze medal in 2007 here at the World Cup in Antalya and shoots a 10. So he's comfortable shooting on the beach.
Certainly is. Looks like he's found his mark now.
How many years have you been coming here and competing?
I started competing on the world stage in 2010. And Turkey was my first World Cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Welcome to the World Cup. Welcome to the beach. Welcome to the wind.
It was a great way to start.
Everything's a little low.
Does it get easier each year to come here, knowing what you're going to be encountering from the wind conditions?
Yeah, it certainly does. The more times you go to the same place, the more familiar you get with it, and the better you can read the conditions, and the more comfortable you are. So you're not overwhelmed by your surroundings.
So you can relate to an Ash Morgan who's 19 years old and competing here for the first time, and competing pretty well.
He is, very well.
Bien. Soltada.
9.
A 9 for Aida Roman.
He's got a nice tight group there with all those 4 shots.
She and Mariana Avitia, who won the bronze medal,
Bien, muy bien.
really making history for Mexico in London last fall. The first 2 medals in Olympic archery for Mexico, brought home by
Bien.
Ms. Roman and Ms.
Great
Avitia.
shot.
And Juan Rene Serrano with a bullseye.
2-point lead with the next shots.
So an excellent end for the team from Mexico. And the challenge lies ahead for Great Britain, an 8 for Naomi Folkard.
Great Britain need a 10 here to tie it up.
Ten to tie. It is a 10.
And there it is.
Score.
Dealing with that pressure really well.
Being coached by Andrea Gales, who joined us yesterday for our live coverage from Antalya. Andrea doing a great job in the coach's box. Ash Morgan doing a great job of shooting, and Aida Roman enjoying the moment along with Juan Rene Serrano. By the way, just to recap from this morning, in case you're just joining us in the team medal matches, the Ukrainian women defeated the Russian Federation for the bronze medal. Korea knocked off Japan for the women's gold medal, Japan settling for silver. And it was the same scenario in the men's gold medal match as Korea defeated Japan once again. And in the men's bronze medal match, it was China over Turkey, 216 to 204. So that brings you up to date on what has happened so far here on Father's Day, or Recurve Sunday as we call it, here at the Archery World Cup. Good match going on. We're all tied up. 71 points apiece at the midway point.
Strong shot now. 8 at 3 o'clock.
Earned a bit of time on that. Earned an
The
8.
wind playing havoc again.
And it's not just the speed and the force of the wind, it's the direction of the wind.
Yeah, it changes all the time off the coast
Moving.
and with the cliffs behind them as well.
Yeah.
9.
Shot.
This time, Ash Morgan a little bit high with the shot.
Yeah.
So a bit of an opportunity right here for the team from Mexico. And the woman ranked second in the world.
Can she capitalize?
9.
There's your answer. Good shot.
Venga, René.
Juan Rene Serrano,
Ritmo.
who finished 4th in Beijing at the 2008 Olympic Games. 29 years old, ranked 21st in the world.
Soltada.
There you
Right
go.
on the line, that's a 10.
Really made the best of that situation.
So Mexico moves ahead by 2 points. Long way to go, though.
8 points.
You got 2 of them.
Not what Naomi was hoping for.
Nice strong shot, Ash. Yeah, good
9
But that's
points.
what teammates are for, to pick you up.
It certainly is. It's not an individual sport. Or not this event anyway.
Bien. Muy bien.
8 points.
8 points for Airo Roman.
Still in her group though.
Control.
10 points.
And a great shot by Serrano, who had his teammate encouraging him on. So 108 points out of a possible score of 120 for the team from Mexico after the first 3 ends, or I should say after 12 arrows. Either way, 105 for Great Britain.
So a 3-point deficit with 4 hours to go. Let's see what the Great British can do.
Not insurmountable, but it's a tough hill to climb.
Certainly is. Mexico's on fire those last 2 ends.
Great Britain came out, took the early lead, 35-34 after the first end, the first 4 arrows. But since then, Mexico has come battling back, tied it up midway through the match at 71 all, and picked up 3 points in that third end. So one would think that Great Britain would need to shoot 10s from here on out, and Naomi Folkard does just that. Or at least gets the first of 4 that they need.
Definitely. It's a brilliant shot.
This is where you find out how people respond to pressure.
Definitely is.
moving. Positive.
It's holding a bit long there.
Yeah, good.
9 points.
Decent result though.
Yeah, good shot.
Just out of the 10 ring.
It's been interesting to watch the young archers. The 19-year-old here today, and yesterday was 17-year-old Stefan Hansen in compound for Denmark, shooting very, very well,
Bien.
10.
as is Airo Roman.
Gané.
So Great Britain trying to battle back.
Bien. Muy bien.
Mexico trying to shut the door.
Soltada. Control. Control.
8.
And Serrano low and off to the left.
Did hold that for a very long time. He was getting a bit shaky by the end, so I think he was lucky to get away with that.
The British duo picking up a point after that 8 by Juan René Serrano. But just as we say that, Naomi Folkard answers with an 8 of her own. So the Mexicans giveth, and Great Britain gives it right back.
9 points.
Shooting, guys.
Just inside the line, they'll count that as a 9.
Final arrows.
So Great Britain scores 141 points for the match. Mexico needs 16 points to win it. They get the first 8 right there. 7 ties it, 8 wins it. Juan René Serrano for the bronze medal.
What can he do?
8 points to win. It is an 8.
Wrap it up.
And Mexico wins by 1.
8 is what he had to have, and 8 is what he got.
Not the prettiest way to finish, but it's still a finish, and it's got the result they wanted.
Why waste any points? Just shoot an 8, win
Exactly.
by 1, go home, take the medal, and be happy.
Exactly.
So cheers from the crowd. Good crowd in the grandstands here on the beach in Antalya. And a very happy couple right there. Juan Rene Serrano with their coach, Aido Roman. And they are your bronze medalists here in the mixed team competition,
And we will be seeing Renee later on this afternoon in the gold medal final.
which should be a good one against Oh Jun-yuk of Korea. Close match, but Mexico wins it by 142 to 141. So Mexico wins bronze here last month in Shanghai.